guys, here with a new video for the channel. I hope you like it, and if you like it, don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment, and subscribe. Now without further ado, get comfortable. Let's begin. Goku continued to increase a great part of all his power, leaving Whis very astonished, who did not know about all the hidden power of Goku, since he had previously released it in the same way, but not at this level. After a few minutes and a big explosion, you could see a Goku with a somewhat primitive appearance, since he had fur all over his body symbolizing the form of the Ozaru. However, he was still conscious and had characteristic features of the human.
Mr. Goku, are you alright? How were you able to unleash all that power? Of course I'm fine, Whis. You don't have to worry. This is the power beyond the Ultra Instinct, the mighty Super Saiyan 4. I just lost my divinity. You're right, Mr. Goku. In that form, your power is that of a mortal, but the power you give off is incredible, even surpassing that of a guardian angel. What do you say we try my new power, Whis?
Goku at that moment, without waiting for Whis' answer, had launched himself to the attack, not letting Whis be prepared. Whis, in spite of dominating the Ultra Instinct to its maximum splendor, was not able to dodge such a deadly blow, which would make him spit large amounts of blood.
Oh my, it seems I've exceeded my power. I regret it.
Whis at that moment would put a much more serious look and, in the same way, would rush against Goku, which began to exchange blows at high speeds. However, this was amazing. So it is, Goku was on par with the most powerful angel among the 12 universes.
Mr. Goku, the power you have achieved is incredible, but you're still not on par with a supreme angel like me. Divine punishment!
At that moment, thousands of energy spheres began to head towards Goku, which, despite not possessing the Ultra Instinct, was able to dodge each of the energy arrows. That's right, the reaction speed of Goku had increased too much, being so much that even the attacks of Whis seemed slow.
Whis, if that's your most powerful technique, I'm sorry to tell you that you won't be able to give me a scratch.
Goku at that moment would create an incredible attack in the form of a fire dragon, which was heading towards Whis. At that moment, Whis, without wasting time, would likewise create a great attack, with which he would start an amazing clash. Meanwhile, outside the dimension, everything would go on as normal. Or this is what everyone believed, because this time a few hundred years had already passed, in which the Emperor of Evil, Frieza, had increased his power in an amazing way, even getting a new transformation with which it was easy for him to overcome the power of gods and angels.
Just as I have said in the Tournament of Power, one day I will be able to end the life of that damned dwarf who calls himself king of everything. The only ruler of all the universes must be me.
Frieza had trained for approximately 125 years already, and being a prodigy, his power had exploded in an astonishing way.
With this power I possess, now I must find a good opponent, since I need real battles and not simple trainings.
At that moment, Frieza would access to his gold transformation, with which he would begin to fly towards the planet Beerus at an amazing speed. But great was his surprise when he found nobody.
This is really strange, but I could go to other universes. I want to test my powers.
Frieza would begin to move through space, and by surpassing the power of a common warrior, he'd be able to travel through the universe barriers. At that moment, Frieza would arrive to Universe 6, feeling the power of the legendary assassin Hit.
Haha, this is excellent. It'll be an excellent warm-up for my power.
Frieza, at an astonishing speed, began to head towards Hit, arriving in a matter of seconds. At the moment, Hit would recognize him quickly, but he would be surprised by the pressure that Frieza's body was releasing. But if you're the demon of the cold of Universe 7, tell me, what the hell are you doing here in Universe 6? What, do you want to end my life?
That's precisely why I came here. I want to check if you really are a legendary assassin.
Hit, before he could answer or even react, he'd be sent flying to a planet, falling so hard that he would not even be dragged due to the power of the Hit.
My, did you fall asleep? I thought you would stop time and dodge my attack. By finishing you off, I will humiliate the wretched Topo who humiliated me in the tournament.
What the hell? Your powers have increased in an amazing way, but don't think you're the only one who is trained. Hit at that moment would get into battle pose, and in less than 2 seconds, both began to exchange blows throughout Universe 6, destroying planets, galaxies, solar systems with the simple clash of their fists. At the time, Fords and Champa had felt the bestial battle.
What the hell's happening? That power is a Hit, Fords. Let's go immediately.
As you order, Champa-sama. Vados and Champa began heading towards the battlefield at a great speed. Meanwhile, the power of both of them was spreading all over the 12 universes, attracting the attention of Jiren and Toppo. That power seems familiar to me, but it's incredible that the power of a single warrior can reach the other universes. I must be wrong.
No, Jiren, you're not wrong. That is the power of the Cold Demon, which I humiliated in the Tournament of Power, but his power has grown in an amazing way, and it gives off pure evil.
Returning to the dimension, Goku and Whis had finished their training, feeling totally prepared to finish with any being that put in front of them. However, in that moment, a new power had awakened inside Goku. That's right, Goku in this time had tried to unite his transformation phase 4 with Divine Ki. However, in that precise moment, a latent power began to increase inside him.
What's happening to my body? I feel that everything's flowing stronger, and it even hurts.
At that moment, Goku, in spite of being transformed into Super Saiyan 4, felt a great pressure in all his body. That's right, Goku, in spite of all the resistance of his body, was not able to withstand that bestial power. So a strong explosion was about to be created from Goku's body, which had even become much more muscular by energy exchange.
This is all the power of the Ozaru. I'll not explode. I'll be able to control it.
Goku in that moment had a great roar, had been able to release the excess of energy, but in the same way he had agreed to a new transformation because his power had increased so much that he needed an empowering transformation. After a great disaster all over the place and big explosions, we could observe a Goku with his fur, but something to differentiate was the bright white color, which made him look like an angelic and divine being of high rank. Whis would be very amazed to observe the new appearance of Goku. However, Goku was trying to move, was so heavy by the power he had.
It seems that our departure will have to be delayed a little more. You must control all that power, because even though you have that bestial strength, you're not able to move. You'll be annihilated.
Goku and Whis, at that moment, would begin with their last and definitive training, to be able to control all the power that came from this. Returning to the battle of Frieza and Hit, both were very even. However, the power that Frieza had was incredible, since he was only playing with Hit. While he had used everything, even his time jump, but this was not enough since the power of Frieza surpassed even the space-time barrier.
What kind of training have you done? Your power's been exploited in an incredible way. I'm not able to assimilate it.
Ha ha ha! Don't be surprised by so little. In my current transformation, I'm only using 45% of all my power, and I still have much more powerful transformation.
He would be astonished. Frieza would charge a great attack with the intention of finishing with Hit. But when the attack was about to hit, Champa would get in front of that great attack, managing to deflect it with little difficulty. What the hell are you doing in my universe?
Well, if it isn't the brother of that wretched Beerus.
Champa, annoyed, would launch into the attack, to Frieza's surprise, Champa's power had increased in an amazing way, being able to connect some excellent blows with which Frieza badly hurt, and on the ground.
After all, you're still a mere mortal. You're nothing compared to a god of destruction.
Frieza in that moment would give a big smile, with which he would begin to increase all his power. That's right, Frieza had accessed his new transformation, with which the whole Universe 6 was trembling. The power that Frieza was releasing was amazing, so much that even Vados would be very surprised, who was not able to understand the power that Frieza had achieved in these years. After a big explosion that would be seen by all the planets of the Universe 6, Frieza could be observed in his transformation of Black Frieza.
Ha ha ha! I hope you have a great power, because in this transformation I'm not able to control my powers.
Frieza at that moment would launch himself against Champa at an amazing speed, which even for Vados was difficult to observe, starting to massacre Champa in a way never seen before. He would be very astonished to know that Frieza's words were real.
Damn, if with his previous transformation I wasn't able to do anything with that transformation, he's a real monster.
Hit didn't care about everything. He would rush against Frieza, again using his best killing techniques, but these had no effect on Frieza, who had a body as resistant as the hardest steel in the universe. Champa was receiving a beating from Frieza in a matter of seconds. However, before Champa became unconscious, he would telecommunicate with the god Vermouth, who was one of the most powerful gods and extremely powerful warriors.
Meanwhile, in Universe 11, Vermouth, upon receiving an alert from the god Champa, would set off to Universe 6 with Jiren and Toppo. In a matter of 28 minutes, they would arrive at Universe 6, finding a chilling scene. That's right, Frieza had left Hit and Champa on the verge of death, while he was having a brutal battle with Vados. At that moment, Jiren and Toppo would increase their power to the maximum, leaving all those present surprised. Frieza, upon observing Toppo, was filled with an uncontrollable rage, giving a great blow to Vados and leaving her badly wounded. At that moment, she launched herself against Toppo, but to her surprise, Toppo had been able to stop her blow, but it had cost him a lot since the power of Frieza was incredible.
I swear that the humiliation you put me through in the tournament of power, I will return it with interest. Even to you, you damned Martian.
The three warriors began to exchange blows. The power was so powerful that planets of Universe 6 were disintegrated. Meanwhile, with Goku and Whis, after a few months, Goku was able to master his new transformation to 100% being able to move freely and at a much higher speed than before.
Now, Whis, I think we're ready.
Why, yes, sir, Goku. Our time has come. In that dimension, Goku would increase a great part of his power, beginning to destroy the same dimension of Daishenkin. In that instant of a strong roar, Goku had made 1,000 pieces of the dimension, managing to leave the place, appearing in Universe 7, which was simple cosmic dust. Nevertheless, the incredible pressure could be felt by all the 12 universes. So much was the power of Goku that even Hariya kneel to all the gods and angels, including the three warriors who were fighting. At that moment, an Ozaru could be observed by all the 12 universes, and the power that gave off was unreal.
What will happen next? Find out in the next chapter. Well, guys, this is all for today's chapter. I hope you liked it and it was to your liking. Now, don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment, and subscribe. Now, without further ado, see you in a new video. Until next time.